mother had to wash my school fit and line dry them every night, cause they the only ones I own that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip and throw them on, even though they was wet, and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing it so that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of bonus in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your eyes.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces against the Golden State Valkyries. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And we're about a quarter into the regular season, and I know you both have some clear championship favorites, but you're usually wrong, so I probably shouldn't listen to them.
Well, I have a couple of teams in mind, that's for sure, but it's always dangerous to make predictions this early into the season.
It's not like you. Usually you're making predictions about everything. There's still a lot of time, Brian and Blake. Things can change. There could be a blockbuster trade or a major injury that shifts the balance of power. So sorry, I'm not naming teams here.
So Las Vegas will get the first possession. Outside Williams. Count that bucket.
Well, this is where she makes her money, in the paint. Williams can score many different ways down low.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Nelson Adota. Jackson, she's covered by Copper. Shepard, the screen. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Jackson. Shepard. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
With the step back. Pass to Williams. They set the pick. Shot clock! And they force the shot clock violation. Great defense. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block right there.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that, it goes a long way. It establishes the attitude you want.
Now over a decade in the league, Elizabeth Williams is so steady.
A 6'3" center, Williams is a pure 5. Doesn't take threes, an elite rebounder and defender. These coaches love having her on their side.
Jackson, rejected by Elizabeth Williams. Mitchell, great defending. She's guarded by Hartley. Fires at the elbow. Jackson pulls it in.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Gray, no good.
Offensively, just 1 of 4 to start. They're still warming up.
Mitchell up top. Copper. They get the rebound. Pass to Williams. Another shot. The Valkyries pull it in.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Shepard. Back to Hartley. And here is Gray. She's covered by Copper. To end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A nice fast break from start to finish.
And what a finish it was, guys. Just so pretty.
The pass, the dunk, everything.
Now here's Hartley. On the wing, Alicia Gray. And there's the pick. It's good from long range.
Supremely confident in her scoring abilities. Gray, she'll make you pay.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Alicia Gray. Here's Jackson.
Aaliyah Copper grabs the miss.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
And good that time.
Using her height and her agility, Copper finds the finish inside.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. She is 1 for 4.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
A kick out to Copper.
Shoots the three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Pass to Gray. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
And here's Copper. Puts up a 3.
Nelson Adota with the rebound.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to Nelson Adota. Williams with the steal. Now here's Mitchell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, to be a forward in the WNBA, you have to score against good D. Williams up to the task.
Hartley left side. Chalk up 2 right there.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
The Aces leading. Mitchell outside. Williams the screen. Tries the spin move to the inside.
A kick out to Copper.
No good from outside.
Back-to-back titles in 2022 and 23. Aces have been the franchise in this league.
They've been to the semifinals in each of the last 6 playoffs. And guys, there is a clear expectation in Sin City. Win it all.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
There's her 3rd field goal, and she's now made half of her 6 shots. And here is Hartley. Pass to Gray. This one for 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Leah Copper for 3.
A rebound by Gray.
Valkyries trail.
Shepard the screen. Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. She's guarded by Hartley. Here's Misaman. Let's go. Not gonna go that time. Hartley left side, and the layup is good.
The focus, the determination. Love watching Hartley take it strong on the drive.
Misaman outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Shepard. Hartley outside. Jackson outside. Over Copper. Jackson, no good.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Now Miesemann. Williams inside. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
A very difficult matchup. Williams is 6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Sheldon. She's covered by Copper. To the paint. Here's Hillman. Brown. Pass to Onyenwere. Now here's Sheldon. For three. And another shot. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound. Copper drives in. Now Harris. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
A 2020 top 10 pick, Ty Harris broke out in 2024 in year 5 of her career.
Averaging a career best 10.5 points per game. You mentioned she was drafted in 2020, started her career in the wobble. It's been a challenge for players like her who didn't have your average rookie year.
Now here's Sheldon. Pass to Onyenwere. Back to Sheldon. Brown. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Hillman. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Aces on top, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Defense paying dividends for them through 1.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that end. Just a lot of hustle.
Now here's Sheldon. Covered by Harris. Left side, Sheldon. And she gets it to go. Here's Harris. Pass to Charles. Now Copper. Defended by Sheldon. Now Harris. From the arc. Good. Coming out the assist by Kalia Copper.
I love the poise and confidence Harris plays with. She doesn't hesitate on catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. And here's Harris. Fires from deep. Stokes with the rebound. on Nwede. She's guarded closely. Pass to Hillman. Now on Nwede. And stolen by Charles. Copper bangs home the trifecta.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Now here's Sheldon. Covered by Harris. Here's Stokes. Makes it off the glass. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Timeout called the Aces. And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
Pass to Copper. Here's Harris. Hines Allen. And she uses the glass on the layup.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Hartley's shot is off. The Aces with the lead. Soft touch off the glass.
Puts her superb floor vision on full display. Harris is one of the more traditional point guards in this game.
Hartley with it. Pass to Hillman. On the wing, Alicia Gray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Aces. Now Harris. 5 points in the game. Now Hines Allen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Gray outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, quite simply, Alicia Gray is a bucket. She'll find ways to score all over the floor.
Pass to Copper. Screen by Hines Allen. Takes the 3. Shepard pulls it in. Golden State trailing here. Stolen by Harris. Copper. The three-pointer is on target.
You just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time. That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now here's Harris. She's guarded by Hartley. Pass to Hines Allen. Shot clock at 6. Copper outside. From downtown. Offensive board. Count that one.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Both teams changing it up here. Now here's Hartley. Not a lot of room. Pass to Gray. Now Shepard. Gray. She's covered by Copper. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Aces.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Now here's Mitchell. And stolen by Shepard. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball. Here's what the Las Vegas Aces have lined up on their schedule.
On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand starting with the Los Angeles Sparks. And then on Friday, and the Dallas Wings will come into town.
And for their matchup with the Lynx, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great battle when those two teams face off.
Now here's Miesman. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. She gets it in there.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Here's Hartley. Gray outside. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, it wasn't the best start for her, but she's shaking it off here in the second.
She's guarded by Hartley. Hines Allen from outside. Fires for three. Shepard pulls it in.
You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
On the wing, Alicia Gray. Covered by Hines Allen. Shepard can't get it to go. And the Aces with possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. She's guarded by Hartley. Clock at 6. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Good, and it's Emma Miesman who picks up the assist.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Hartley. Gray outside. Back to Hartley. Gray outside. Shepard the screen. To the paint. Out to Gray. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. Now here's Mitchell. Five on the clock. The three is up. The Valkyries pull it in.
When she has the ball outside, that's exactly the kind of defense they got to be playing on her.
Gray outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. To the inside. Shepard. From down in the low post, it goes. Here's Las Vegas. It's a 10-point game. Screen by Miesman. Back to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Hines Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Las Vegas.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Down by 12. Here's Gray. They set the screen. Inside. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Yeah, slow start, but they're starting to heat up, and that could help them narrow the gap.
That's stops.
Now here's Miesman. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Gray outside. To the middle. Here's Nelson Adota.
The basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
From deep three-point range. And we've reached halftime in this one. Aces ahead, leading by 8. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Now the second half about to get started up again any moment.
And we're seeing a tremendous performance from Copper.
Now, those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Golden State with the ball. 8-point game. Jackson outside. Ray. The putback. She can't get it to go. Now the Aces with it. Down low. Williams. Good work defensively, Rakia Jackson. And here's Gray. To the inside. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
The first free throw is good. This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a second trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
And she makes the first, but misses the second. The Aces leading. Mitchell outside. Williams sets the screen. And Kelsey Mitchell gets the 3.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Jackson. And Emma Misamon pulls it down.
They've yet to hit a slow start to the second half.
Mitchell outside, fires the 3. Good, coming off the assist by Kalia Copper.
At the offensive end, she's done as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hartley outside, pass to Nelson Adota. Back to Hartley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Mitchell. Misamon left side. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Golden State with the ball.
Trailing by 13. Tries from 10. And yep, it's good.
Well, sometimes you have a player like Mitchell. She draws so much attention. It allows teammates to get open.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Pass to Gray. The three. Here's Shepard. And it's blocked by Emma Misaman.
Really loves to challenge defenders. It's Misaman's reach and tenacity that allow her to consistently reject opponents' shots.
And how about that replay? You got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Great timing, great defensive awareness. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it can alter your approach.
4 on the clock. Here's Gray.
An ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
On the wing, Kalia Copper, guarded by Jackson. Back to Copper. Shoots it. Valkyries with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Jackson, no good.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something's off with her mechanics, I think.
Pass to Copper. Beyond the arc. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Difficult situation here for Golden State. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And that one's good.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Pass to Mitchell. She's guarded by Hartley. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Misaman. And another miss by Las Vegas. Now here's Hartley. Emma Misaman with the steal. Fast break, Las Vegas. Kalia Copper for 3. The Aces with another miss.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And here is Hartley.
Yo, watch this.
Elbow shot. No good, off front iron.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Count it. Good.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Hartley outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. And here's Shepard. Misaman covering. Fast break, Las Vegas. And she banks in the layup.
Streaking down the floor. Copper put on the burners to complete that break.
Gray outside. The 3. Down goes basket. 6 for her this game. She's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Mitchell with it.
Shepard's there.
Mitchell's shot's good.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Shepard, the screen. To the paint.
The basket good off the assist from Alicia Gray.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Pass to Mitchell. Williams. Copper,
Guarded by Jackson.
back to Williams. Here's Misaman. Shepard pulls it in.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
It's a 14-point game. Here's Gray. Basket made. That gives her 7 field goals and 13 tries.
Tonight's game from Gray, it is coming as no surprise to us. I mean, Alicia is a bucket and can go off anytime he steps on the court.
Mitchell, Gray defending. Pass to Copper. Williams sets the screen. Inside. And no good trying to use the glass. Gray in the post. She's covered by Mitchell. Hartley left side. Here's Shepard. Rebounded by Misaman. Copper drives in. Misaman, and out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it.
She didn't get her hands up in time. They weren't on the same page there.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hartley. Pass to Hillman. Back to Hartley. From past the arc, cans it from downtown.
A strong distance shooter like Hartley will not waste that shot. She makes it look almost effortless.
Now here's Mitchell. Shot to end the cold run. Drains the three-pointer.
She is showing no signs of slowing down here.
Hartley with it. She's got 7. Pass to Hillman. Good D by Emma Misaman. And it's the Aces with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Copper,
Guarded by Jackson.
and the basket by Copper.
After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
Now here's Jackson. She's covered by Copper.
Clock at 6. Pass to Hartley. Shepard. No good on the 3. Now Harris. She's got 5.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
That 3 off the mark.
Kia Jackson, here we go.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kelsey Mitchell. And the first one falls for her. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Harris. Gray defending. On the wing, Kalia Copper. For 3. And that's not gonna go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Aces on top, they lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And the Aces with possession, leading by 12. Over to the wing. Back to Misaman. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Hines Allen from outside. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Outside, Hines Allen. By Sheldon. Pass to Harris. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, it's obvious that Harris doesn't lack confidence, guys, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Gray outside. That's a basket. It's her 8th from the field, 8 for 14 on the night.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
And there's a pick. Out to the wing. Outside, Hines Allen. Up top, Misaman. The shot off that time.
Well, thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from her offensively.
Pass to Hillman. Back to Gray. From deep. It's hauled in by the Aces. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Harris. Now here's Misaman. From 18 feet away. The shot, no good. Golden State with the ball. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And Gray gets it to go. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside, Hines Allen. Pass to Harris. Down low. Here's Misaman. And she converts the layup.
Offensive versatility allows Misaman to play high or low in the paint.
Sheldon outside. Here's the 3. Hines Allen pulls it in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
And here's Gray. Elizabeth Williams pulls it in. Pass to Copper. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Oop, they picked the pass. Here's Nelson Adota. On the wing, Rakia Jackson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shepard. That's her first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Harris. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Shepard pulls it in.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown. When Brown picks the shot, she commits. Defense isn't going to scare her off with some contact.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
I like how they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite the deficit.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Tim, right? I mean, another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
You got to force the issue when you're down, as you were saying.
And stolen by Bria Hartley. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, Hartley lacks in length and physicality inside. She more than makes up with agility, tremendous skill, and she finds a way through to get her shot.
Here's Copper. Valkyries with the rebound. Hartley with it. Pass to Brown. Hartley. Shot clock at 5. Over Mitchell. Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
Here's Copper. The kick out to Williams. To the middle. Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Valkyries trail. Gray outside. Shepard the screen. Elizabeth Williams with the block.
Amongst the most fearsome defenders in the league, you don't want to take it at Williams. She almost takes it personal.
And now it's time to take another look at that huge swat.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
And so it's Golden State with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Alicia Gray, another miss. Mitchell, right side. Copper outside. Pass to Misaman. Clock at 4. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. They trail by 6. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bria Hartley. That's her first foul. Copper. Copper, guarded by Jackson. Outside Williams. Pass to Misaman. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell. Over Gray.
Good defense from Gray, a 6-foot guard who uses her size well.
Shot by Mitchell, no good. On the wing, Alicia Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Nelson Adota. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
Yeah, that's great ball movement by Kelsey Mitchell. Finds a way to get it to her open teammate.
Hartley outside. A 3 from Alicia Gray. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This team needed a hoop. Gray steps up, and this is just who she is, a big-time scorer.
The Aces leading. She's guarded by Hartley. And Misaman gets it to go.
She placed that pass right out in front of her and just let her run into it.
Now here's Gray. She's covered by Mitchell. Gray with the bucket.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Copper. Yep, that goes.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
Now Hartley. Jackson outside. Pass to Shepard. Moves over Misaman. And it's blocked by Emma Misaman. Here's Las Vegas. Mitchell outside. Sinks the triple.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the 3. The Valkyries pull it in.
Well, their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that's a wrap, everyone.